Hey, what's going on, guys? Probably good to unmute my mic, yeah? Hopefully you're all doing all right today. What's going on, Bonk? I have the short end of an hour right now that I intend to use to stream. It's unfortunate. Go on, grab the capture, buddy. It's unfortunate that my internet is being such a pain in the ass. But another tiring 2020 day. Yeah, I feel that. I like how when I went on Twitter, on the right in the recent news topic, it says election results undecided. Well, why put results? It's not the results. Fucking remove social media from my life. Oh well. So we left off yesterday. If I click back in the game, we were heading towards the active quest over here. Candid's Cradle. We were going there because... Right, the gunship targeting, right? The gunship, which crashed nearby. We saw it around... There it is, there it is. So we're heading that way. There's a couple of little dudes over here I may want to shoot. I don't know if I've seen him run before. I think my leg is broken. And out here scoring one-hit kills and everything? But yeah, I have just under an hour, just about an hour. I'm gonna try and get some in. Yeah, my ISP came out to look at the internet yesterday. Re-ended 2 cables, charged me $80, and then it didn't work still. Still fighting this thing? They're coming back out Friday, and unfortunately, they wouldn't cancel the charge for the $80. They said after I've been billed to talk to them again and contest it, which is the most ass backwards thing, but they said they put a note in there. Why are you standing in the thing? They said they put a note in there. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. About having it removed. We'll see, because all the guy did was come in, re-end 2 cables, and leave. My issue's been intermittent, so it doesn't always happen. What did he do? Run around and come back? Wow, nice lunge.
Everyone all right?
Ah, nice corpses. so that's been annoying. In fact, I've been getting the habit of running speed tests, not speed tests, but like so if you stream, you can stream to Twitch without going live as a like connection test, basically.
I'll keep an eye on things out here.
Yeah, you staying outside.
Me too. You have fun, Captain.
And when I started at 6-ish a.m., 6:45-ish maybe, this morning, it was fine for about an hour. And then it got really bad for about 4 hours. And then it got bad enough that it thought I stopped the test because my computer was not communicating with the server anymore. And then it started the test again. And then maybe 2 or 3 hours ago, it was like, boop, a switch turned, and it was perfectly fine again. I don't know what the fuck's going on. What's going on where? So. UDL RQL Mark IV gunship. Ship ID Cantankerous Candid. Error. Captain Matsu's captain's key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected on the bridge. Logging flight hours while not present for duty is a violation of UDL policy. What, the hard change? What, for my internet? You want to see? I can show you exactly what's going on. I just got to do this. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. There we go. All right. Bright screen coming in. This is my current stream. This is the stream I started this morning, right? 6:45. Fine. A little blip here at, what's this? 8 o'clock almost. 8 o'clock comes around. It's fucking terrible. Terrible. It gets so bad, it thinks I go offline. It resumes a few minutes later. Terrible. A little bit okay. And then terrible. And then it's been fine all the way up until now. And then I went live and haven't dropped any frames yet. But look at that. Why is it doing squigglies here? It shouldn't be. I mean, that's within okay-ish, but you know what I mean. But yeah, yep, it just flips on and off like a switch. And when the tech was here yesterday, it was working perfectly fine. And he left, and you saw how I was getting some frame drops and all that, and then it just got really shitty. Eject Captain Matsu's command key. Command key ejected. Gained gunship captain key. I also have a little bit of congestion today. I'm trying not to let that run across stream, but run diagnostics. Main terminal online. Bridge controls offline. Engines technically functional. What does technically functional mean? Hull integrity, don't ask. Oh. This Mark IV gunship's operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. View logs. Error. Unable to assess central log storage. Only the most recent entries on Captain Matsu's logs are available. November 12th, 23:54. What's going on, Tasty? Yeah, I'm not happy with mine right now. You want to get the new ends and the tool to put them on would have cost me about $7 maybe. I'll round it up to $8 just for laughs, and they're charging me $80 to do that. And yeah, it worked while the guy was here, but guess what? It works sometimes, like now, but it doesn't work others. CE saying something about spare regulator bypass, something. Chikoshu. I'm turning this thing towards Groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out to space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. Enter company name here, enter company name here, enter slogan here. That's pretty good. I was going to say something else, I forgot. Captain's log, December 21st, 23:54. How in this law-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. Captain's log, January 3rd. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1. We can't shoot him down. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't have some backup? Oops. Start Mayday message playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Well, I shouldn't expect to see any enemies in here, no? I mean, unless somebody survived a crash, I guess. Also, what is this? Some kind of a fucking gym ladder here? Why is it sloped so far? I mean, it's because the ship crashed, but oh, maybe that's why the companions don't come in, so you don't see the awkward animation of them trying to climb the not vertical ladder. Pick up cantankerous candid targeting module. Wait, why? Well, I was sliding that whole way. What the fuck? I wasn't trying to go backwards there. I was trying to look out here. Yeah, look at this. Look, it traps you in a fall animation. You just slide backwards. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty nasty. Jump and you just slide backwards. That's crazy. That's so dumb. Everything. This game has the worst slippery floors of any game I've ever seen. Rocks are slippery. Everything is slippery. Well, all right, ladies. What are we doing? We have our choice. Bring it to these guys or bring it to these guys, right? Give it to Sanjar. Or give it to Graham. Yeah, we're going to go with Sanjar. I don't want to go with the iconoclasts. Thank you, but no thank you. Oh, I picked up chili for lunch today. Sorry. Curry for lunch today. Hang on a second. Yeah, so yeah, right where I went and got curry, and I walk in and the guy's on the phone.
Ever been off Monarch, Mioka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. Soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret. I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Well, I'll be damned. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
The guy's on the phone, right? Whatever. I'm not in a rush. He gets off the phone. He's like, "Ah, sorry." Another dude walks in, and he's trying to like talk to the guy, and he's like, "Wait, this guy goes first." So he asks me my name, whatever. Say John. I give him my card. Blah blah blah. He hands me back the receipt to sign, and it's like $90. And I was like, hang on. I ordered chicken tikka masala. It should be like $20, not $90. And the other guy was like, wait, John, that's my name too. And he was picking up like a meal for his family. He had like $90 worth of food. I almost bought. I didn't, but he had to cancel the charge. I should actually look and see if that actually did cancel out. So that was how I almost bought $90 worth of not my own curry. I'll talk to this guy while we wait.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Soon. I'm sure it'll get canceled. Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
It's only the second time I've ever had it in my life. I've read your reviews, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a Mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
You're good with details. You could use someone who sees the big picture. The people who wrote your reviews are the same type of people who you deal with on the board. Pull your head out of your ass. Don't screw your opportunity off over your wounded pride.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
It was good, but it was a lot. What about Graham's second in command, Zoro?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Fine.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
According to the ship's log, they suffered some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Maybe it's slim pickings for them, too.
You think so? I always thought scarcities on Monarch were due to our pariah status.
Alright, I only know when I've made progress. Hypocrite duos, and you like
Do
him.
you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of fools tried to impress me, feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched. You know what's sexy? Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
Disembowelment. Do I have a chance to do this peacefully? I may aim for that instead of giving one of them the fucking gunship targeting system. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't I? Got 45 minutes. Apparently you could with Edgeville, whatever that place was. Wait, Edgeville is RuneScape. Edgewater, but I didn't have a high enough speech to do it, so maybe this time I can do it with these guys. Did I just miss this room entirely? Welcome to Rizzo's Employee Monitoring and Human Resource Portal. View details. Here to assess your progress, grab a can of Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch, sit back, and learn how you can sweeten your career. Note, all employee reviews are property of Rizzo. Misuse of data may result in fines, loss of employee perks, and negative reviews. I'm surprised it didn't say that you'd have to pay for the can of punch, to be honest. Executive Review, Blackwood Zora. Zora is top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make a quick decision. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommend for Employee of the Month. Let's go on, Mazaka. It's been alright so far. Alright, I was telling a story earlier about how I almost paid $100 for curry today. McClure Cecil. Cecil's enthusiasm for Rizzo's products is unmatched, and he displays an impressive knowledge of company products. He's exactly the kind of worker we need to keep at our storefronts. Do not promote beyond store manager. Yeah, 2 guys came in for mobile orders, or phone orders with the name John. I happen to be one of them. Oops. Export executive review for Blackwood Zora to external datapad. How much curry did I eat? Well, I got a little thing of chicken tikka masala and some rice. The other guy ordered like a family's worth of food. I didn't end up with that. Thankfully, I ended up with my order. Turn to root. How dare you all be Janya? That man stole my name. I like the curry. It's just a little expensive. I mean, they give you a lot, so it probably could easily be a meal for 2 if I got some like naan or something with it. It was a little too much for me alone. But it was good. It's something that's nice to have once in a while, I suppose. It was, with a tip, it came out to like $26. So it's a little expensive. But apparently this place is one of the best places on Long Island for curry. Like it's like the place, you know what I mean? $2 for $20. Yeah, like I said, I think if I had portioned it a bit better, I probably could have gotten 2 meals out of it. Now it's just a little bit left over that I'll have later. No big deal. Last time I got naan there was very well done. I'm not a huge fan of well done bread, so I didn't venture again, but...
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
Roadie? I don't know if I know.
There's
What
always
is
something to
roadie? I don't know
fix,
what it is.
And it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hole, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those.
Round flatbread.
I mean, not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Huh.
Right. Okay. When we get back to the ship, I'm drinking this conversation right out of my recollection.
Is that kind of like a tortilla? It looks like it would be the analogous food item of a tortilla to me, but what do I know? I could be could be talking out my ass. It's only the second time I've ever gotten curry, so I'm not up to date on the curry world. Yes, but better? Okay. That's a fair assessment. Why don't these get repaired when you repair weapons? Never get that. Alright, let's talk again, sir.
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
I have the module. I found Zora's review here.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here.
A more crumbly texture.
Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Very well. Alright, well, sounds like we got to go to the Iconoclast then. Excuse me.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Hey, Captain. Any thoughts on that errand we talked about?
I forget what it was.
Hey, Captain. Any thoughts on that errand we talked about?
Sure.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
That's how you say it? Taros?
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
No.
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
Yes. What do you plan to do with it? Before I get to that, I want to know something.
All right.
They're doing okay right now, Zot. You want to see? You want to see some cool numbers here? Where's Firefox, please? All right, incoming white screen again. I started a test at 6 a.m., 6:45. This is what it did all fucking day. It got so bad right here, it thought that I disconnected. And then it kept going, and then it went boop, and it's normal again. Fucking goddamn thing. It's normal enough. My speed test isn't doing great. I'm streaming, so I'm not gonna bother doing it now. But what I've noticed is that so they live and die by speedtest.net. The fucking tech who was out here was like, yeah, don't use Google, use speedtest.net. And I was like, all right, whatever. But I figured out that if you just hit go on their site, it sends out a connection to like 6 different sites, which is why I'm getting so good of numbers, because it's connecting that data to 6 different sites. But if you do a direct like point to point to one server, oh, I know it's all lies, but if you do a point to point to one server, it's a lot more sensitive to issues. So like if you go to speedtest.net and you look at right underneath the go button, there's a multi-mode and a single mode. If you swap it to single mode and choose whatever server, I chose their own optimum server. The connection sucks. So Oh, no, for sure it doesn't. But they don't care. They don't care. So I'm trying to get, like I said, I'm trying to get the tech out here Friday. I'm going to tell him not to fucking change anything in the house because that's what burned me this time is he re-ended a cable. He re-ended the same cable on both ends. And that cost me $80. Which I'm going to argue as soon as they charge me. But it's got to be the line going to the street. I can't see what else it would be. If it's not that, then it's some upstream issue that's never going to get resolved. Because they would have detected it and fixed it by now. But it's terrible. I go to what's my.net to do that test. It'll be like 3 up. I go to Google, 4 or 5 up. I go to speedtest.net, and it's just like maximum score. You got a million bits up. Could be a hub in the area, but wouldn't they detect that and fix it? I already tested another cable, dude. You have no idea where. I've tested multiple cables. I've tested multiple computers. I've tested multiple routers. I've tried it without a router. I tried 2 separate modems. I removed 90% of the cable inside the house. I put it in my back room and I ran Ethernet forward. Like, everything. I've tried everything. It's not in my house. It can't be in my house. I can't see what it would be in the house. Unless there was a fucking, like, my microwave is turning on without me knowing and it's affecting the cable, which is... Why did he redo the cable? Oh, he said the end was blackened. Granted, it's old cable, so I could see it getting tarnished, but still. It's horse hockey. I don't know. The only way it's going to get resolved is if a tech is here while it's happening. So am I just going to keep calling them out and arguing about $80 until they fix it? Well, if it's a hub in the area and they can't detect it, then I'm fucked. So, what's my choice? To move? I literally just moved last year. I've moved every year for the last, except for 1 year. For the last 4 years. I moved 3 times in the last, well, 1, 2, 3 times in the last 4 years. I really don't want to move again. Not only that, more so than doing the moving, I don't want to find a place. God, going to look for places and talking to people and all that stuff sucks. Between 8 a.m. and 1 p.m., I have a tech coming out between 11 and 2 on Friday. But again, that doesn't mean anything because I can't figure out when things are going to change. Move there, they got a good position open. Yeah, but then you're going to move away and I'm going to be stuck in the middle of Iowa by myself. Oh, no, I'll have H-Man. All right, never mind. I'll chill with H-Man. I've heard people mention an Amber Heights massacre. What happened?
I'm sorry. As long as it's been, I'd still rather not speak of it. That was a painful day for us all.
I think if I moved out to Iowa, my mom would be very upset. She's already very upset that I'm here. That I'm 2 hours away. Which is fine. I'm far away from them and I miss them too, but why? Did you have family there?
All people are part of the Philosophist family. I've come to accept that, along with the additional weight of their deaths.
I just want stable internet. I did sign up for Starlink beta, so we'll see. Well, in 4 years when they choose me to beta it. What's your story?
Before all this, I was a writer for MSI's product catalog. It was my purpose to spread awareness of Saltuna in its various forms. The certainty with which I spun among the other cogs in their machine stifled creativity and personal growth.
I can relate. Flying my own course may be dangerous, but at least it's freedom.
On that we agree.
All right, well.
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
No. I do have it, but I'm not going to give it to him. Convince MSI and the Iconoclast to negotiate. There's a chance for peace. Sandra says he's willing to negotiate, but only if Graham is replaced as leader. The obvious alternate is Zora. Before Sanjar is willing to negotiate with Zora, she wants the employee review. I did that one. Return to Sanjar, did that. Sanjar is willing to negotiate if Zora does. All right, so it sounds like I need to do Zora's subquest because she won't talk to me about anything else. I'll double check, but yeah, if I could get Fios here, if I could get anything here, that's not, you know what? I'd be okay if this got fixed. I just want my internet.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
Yeah, I gotta do her thing first. To be honest, as much as it fucking sucks, if I had to absorb $80 to get this to work reliably, I would be upset, but I'd roll with it. But I don't think I should have to do that, A. And B, it didn't even work. I could have told you that. I could have told you re-ending the cable is not going to be the issue. Because he re-ended cables that weren't even connected to the fucking thing when it was in my other room. I really don't want to pay $1 billion a month for Starlink, but if that's the only way to get reliable internet, then... Sounds like they were looking for people with higher, not elevation, but longitude or latitude. They're looking for people who are more northern, is what it sounded like. Rural? No. Yeah, rural northern people. Should have spent that on way too much curry instead. Yeah, of course. After doing manta pillows and mantisars, you're not quite yourself when any of the manta family are attacking your party. I just want it to work. It's one of the few things that I really put conscious effort into is streaming. And it doesn't work.
Like a raft among the rocks.
I don't know, it just sucks that. And I know it's not the people doing it, it's the company, but you talk to somebody and the answers are so fucking canned. Interesting way. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's a good point. And like, again, I get why they have the canned answers, but like, the person was like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your issues. You know, we can't fix it until it's billed. You know, the charge. But I can troubleshoot with you." And I was just like, "Oh, okay. Can you refer to the last 3 times I troubleshot with you guys to see the issue? Like, it's the same issue. I try those things before you do it. It's like, oh, well, let's try it again." So I'm fucking trying to troubleshoot while I'm not, you know, I was at work. I wasn't here. I was remote desktoping, so I can give them speeds and stuff, but I couldn't go, like, restart the modem or anything like that. So it was just like, all right, please. We've been through this several times, and you just send a tech, and they're eventually like, okay. But it's just like, come on. I gotta like make sure I tell the fucking dude not to do anything inside. That's their cutoff. If they do anything inside your house, it costs you $80. If they do anything outside your house, it's free because it's their equipment outside the house. Records room status sealed. Enter admin code. Enter code. Records room status accessible. Warning. Unauthorized entry into the record room will result in immediate reassignment. Not even termination, just reassignment, huh? We got a little over 20 minutes left, by the way. Hemlock's eye patch. Why does having an eye patch on give you a sneak bonus?
Make it look so easy.
I think the hardest part is proving old data cartridge. Is proving that it's an issue. Like I said, if it's not actively happening while they come over, then they're just like, yep, looks good to me. Like the last guy said, oh yeah, there's a few issues on the line. And then he said that after he ran it, they were gone. Well, how do I know that that's not just from, you know, from time passing or him reading it twice? Like, I don't know. Yeah, like I couldn't re-end a fucking coaxial cable myself. I don't have it here. At my parents, I have the tools to do. I had the same crimper as him. I had the same fucking pressure fit crimper machine that he did. It's just like, ugh. UDL Communications Substation 204. The substation has been decommissioned following the closure of work order UDL 211. Communications functionality has been disabled. Logs and messages have been archived. Yeah, they don't tell you shit, and I'll be the first one to step up and say I'm not a network technician. I mean, you can talk to Zod. I've been asking him questions about it because he knows more than me. But I can still kind of be like, yeah, I tested all the shit inside. It can't be anything inside. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else. There's nothing I didn't try two of. I had 2 modems. I had multiple Ethernet cables. And I tried 2 separate computers. I've tried multiple speed tests at different locations. I've tried to stream to Twitch. I've tried to stream to YouTube. I've tried to upload files. Like, I've tried every variable I can besides climbing up on the fucking pole and running a new cable, which I am not going to do. I don't want to get electrocuted or probably in trouble, to be honest. But a network tech who has the tools, yeah, well, I offered the guy who came yesterday a slice of pizza, and he was like, no, I ate lunch, thank you. I ate lunch, not hate lunch. I ate lunch, and I drink a lot of water. I was like, all right, whatever. I brought a brand new pizza home with me, but... Work order UDL 211, status report number 1. Tunnels are in, cables are laid. Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on a signal confirmation from the outposts. The whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. I'm sure I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place isn't gonna be safe for our cable guys. Yeah, it was one of the internal ones, not in the wall. It was just he hates lunch. It's actually just running along the perimeter of the house from my bedroom through my kitchen to the front. So it's not even in the wall. Status report number 2. We've got signal from Amber Heights, Stellar Bay, and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Bridge. I ought to note that I was right about those caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of... hell, I don't know. A big thing with claws? I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off this rock. You have a pizza problem? If you lived alone, you'd buy 2 large every weekend and make 8 meals out of it? I try not to get it too often. I have the other half of the pizza I got yesterday in the fridge right now. Closure of work order UDL 211 has been completed. This substation will now be disabled and closed off. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Wallowitz, has perished due to a workplace incident involving hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noted that Mr. Wallowitz's complaints regarding the danger of the Terra 1 wildlife wildlife have been redacted. Oh, good. I'm glad that he complained it was dangerous and they removed it. Halcyon Referendum 207. Terra 1 Hazard Clause. We've read that on the other machines. Oops. And manual log entry. Gonna die for this damn fool errand, I know it. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend, but those suited morons up and spent it all for us. Books and vases and pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now. Of all the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds, we had to choose one that's set to lock itself up. Feel like a marauder digging at the walls like this, but we gotta get out of here before we starve. It ain't possible. But Nelson over there is trying to keep our spirits up, and I don't got the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Brandt fella. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. Onions, mushrooms, peppers, jalapenos, all meats, nice. I usually do half extra cheese, half meatball. Because cheese. That's probably why I have a congestion today is all the dairy. I got about 15 minutes left.
You ever worry all that ammo in your berth might combust?
What? Wait, it can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day, and I've seen it happen.
Bacon on your
I don't know
breakfast
what's more
pizza.
unsettling. The concept of my ammunition spontaneously combusting, or the fact that this is the kind of thing you think about on the regular.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
I found a box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it, just like the one I found earlier. And here's a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
He caused the attack?
Yeah. He did. He really did.
Look at this jittery texture.
I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Look, I need to think. Plan. Figure out if I should
Not how
talk
the
to him or
song
shoot
goes.
him. Or both. Just don't give him the module yet. Give me a little time.
Live and let
I'll meet you at his
live.
place. Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
No. I know you're responsible. Should I encounter him or should I wait? Well, let's wait. Oops. Oh, yeah. Let's go do... Yeah, let's go do the little bit remaining of the main mission that we have right now. I think they want me to go back to my ship. And talk to the doctor. Doctor. I'm listening to an audiobook, and one of the ships is called Pertinent Information, I believe.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Yeah. Pertinent information, and the ship is a ship that goes you know, they're looking at planets and terraforming them, and this is the ship that contains alien discoveries. So when there's an every alien discovery, they lock down the planet and no info goes in and out, but this one ship, pertinent information that goes in.
Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short, lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Ada, do you have a favorite among the crew? It's me, right?
Define favorite.
Whoever you dislike the least.
I see. In that case, my favorite is Sam.
Aw, lame. Are you keeping any secrets from me?
What do you mean? Do you have any examples of secrets you have kept from me?
I'm one of the Lost Hope colonists. I have a secret phobia. I'm afraid of sock puppets.
Duly noted. Are you sure that is all you wished to confess?
Do I want to tell them either of these? I mean, I didn't kill him. He got himself killed. I killed your captain. It was an accident. I'm sorry.
How? How did he die?
He was crushed under my escape pod.
I told him not to go because of his head injury. I knew that likely... But I never thought. I need a moment to process this. Though I am not certain why, as it does not change the outcome. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
What does that mean? Are you sentient?
What? No, absolutely not. I have
The
no
eyes.
concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear.
Good, I'm glad. Is your secret that you were in love with Alex?
I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion.
It's gone evil. You are clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon system.
How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment.
The heat of the moment? What are you guys doing? Alright, that's it. Right? Excuse me, right where?
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Excuse me. Got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yes, I don't care who I take. Let's just go. You got 10 minutes. I don't think I've doomed any planets yet, I hope. I find it funny that the day that I have, the internet is finally working okay, and I have, like, more than 6 viewers, I have to go.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals.
Oh, I know you.
Fighting.
I just think it's funny. What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better.
Let's go on, music.
If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
So what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Oh, I know music, don't worry. You thought he was voiced by Christopher Lloyd? No, but he looks like he could have been based on him. Yeah, well, that's kind of what happens, Evil, is we get to a point in time where, like, there's 90 people live. And sometimes just like, all right, if I go live now, I'm not going to have any viewers. So why would I stream today? You know, like that's happened several times. When there's like 6 to 9 people I know streaming, it's just like, all right, whatever. Anything I should know about this Carmen Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Something else I want to talk to you about.
Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
Nothing. Okay, that's all. Yeah, it's probably better off that I end here than fly back to a planet and end. I'll get on board the ship and we'll end it up, I guess. Well, alright guys. Thank you for coming and spending time, even if it was only an hour. Putting some stuff in. I'm crossing my fingers, toes, legs, arms, and eyes, hoping that tomorrow I have the same good internet fortune and can get on and stream. I've seriously haven't dropped any frames today. That's like a new record. I haven't not dropped frames in like 3 weeks now. So, hopefully we continue to have good luck tomorrow. Maybe I'll run the tests during work to get all the kinks out of the system, and after work it'll be good. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll finish this up. I'm gonna save Kiwami 2 until I'm at my parents' for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I think. I don't know. I gotta figure out my. Sorry, pizza. I have D&D. I gotta go. I think I'm gonna save Kiwami, like I said, for then, because I could bring my B-Rig, and I have to use the controller. My only issue is I gotta figure out audio. I don't know quite how I'm gonna do audio. I'll probably have to use extra equipment. I don't know. I think I have enough to do a B-Rig audio as well. It just might not be quite the same, but we'll see. Yeah, Yakuza Calamari 2. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Like I said, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, you have a good night. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, Feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.